When we had last left the Spacefarer, they finally at long last departed Cydonia, at least for a short while, where they decided to investigate Luna. But then at Luna, the moon, they got distracted by a weird space station that was full of ecliptic dudes who sounded really scary inside of their helmets, and they destroyed them all. And it turned out that none other than Moara was somewhere around there. There was a hint leading to their location. So perhaps the Spacefarer would instead, after looking around Luna real quick, go to Venus and pick up the first part of that trail. This is Starfield. Welcome back. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Fuck. I don't know. I've kind of grown to like the triple zoop. Alright. Let's do exactly that. And of course, in between videos, I did some inventory management, put a lot of our high-value items here. Lower shit trash. At a moment's notice, I'm willing to ditch it. Also, of course, we noticed that there's this captain's locker here, where I've put some of our drug, right? I don't know if we're going to get contraband scanned by way of this, but if it happens, I don't know. I guess we'll find out how good we are at avoiding detection, and also our chances of what happens when you get arrested in this game. Okay, pilot seat. There we go. Because, of course, Elder Scrolls famously has really cool shit whenever you get arrested. Fallout, not so much usually. So we'll see, maybe this ends up being really cool or fairly bog standard, fairly normal. I'm prepared for either. Let's track our quest here. Or our activity it was, wasn't it? Yeah, visit the Apollo landmark on Luna. Oh, can I actually super track it from here? Show on map. Okay. Oh, yeah. Show resources. A lot of iron. Apparently some degree of helium there as well. Set landing target. Land. There's also a science outpost. Maybe we should explore that? No, we'll go to Venus because we may have to go to the science outpost for the quest. Hey, Sarah. You look so strange in your outfit. It's gotta be said. You look incredibly different. So we do have effectively, like, limitless O2. Because it comes, yeah, it comes back thanks to our pack or whatever. It's more than enough. We don't have, like, a proper long-term gauge. Is that the science place? No, that is unknown. Scan. Structure. Structure. Frontier or ship. Landing area. Natural. Structure. Structure. There are many structures. Okay. Cool. Oh yeah, here we go. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. What do you think of this? Huh? Can you do anything with it? You just burn it. Just instantly catches on fire upon having contact with the laser. Alright, sure. Look at this. Looks like the work of 3 litter bugs out here. Jeez. Okay. Can we interact with this? Is there anything cool in here? Somebody's like been putting shit here. Oh look, there is something here. An Apollo snow globe? What? Am I in New Vegas or what? A snow globe? Refurbished goods. Mission updated. What? Is this a new mission to collect snow globes? Okay, cool, cool. I'm liking it, I'm liking it. Alright, should we investigate more here? This is very neat. If you're like a huge sci-fi or like real-life space kind of dork. There's a lot of cool shit on display here, I think. Just in general. This is one made for folks like that. Of which, frankly, I am kind of a sci-fi... I prefer generally sci-fi over fantasy. Which you wouldn't know it by my immense love of Elder Scrolls, but Elder Scrolls is like the one thing that typically breaks that rule. Because I have such a nostalgic connection to it. Or I guess I can just do this and fast travel. There we go, yeah, look at that. Clever. But Elder Scrolls is like the one thing that tends to break that rule, especially as it pertained to Fallout v. Elder Scrolls. I always kind of had a preference for, well, at least of BGS's stuff. I always kind of had a preference for Elder Scrolls, just because of, like I said, probably due to the nostalgia factor. No accounting for it. Okay, so we got that dealt with. Refurbish goods. Oh, this is some stuff for him? How come that updated? Oh, weird. Okay, the old neighborhood. Let's go to Venus. Show on map. Will it show me Neptune or Venus? Or both? Okay, go to Venus. Set a course for Venus. There we go. Temperature Inferno. It's a little hot. It's a little hot. What's some of this? Dysprosium, cobalt, lead, nickel, water. There's water on Venus? Okay. Maybe it's always been there. And I'm just an idiot. Okay. Uh-oh. We got combat.
Hello, what do we have here? See that cluster of ships? Varun Zealots. You ever run into one? Completely devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent, the devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us.
Uh-oh. I doubt they know where our vanguard is. Why are Varun Zealots out here near Venus? Do you see Vanguard Moara's ship anywhere? Why are they out here?
No idea. They appear and attack people seemingly at random. House Varun technically has diplomatic ties to the other factions, but the Zealots are outside of their control. Or so they say.
God, I love that. I love the idea behind them. Let me, oh shit, no, I can't do it from here. Okay. Do you see the ship we're looking for anywhere out here? The Vanguard ship?
No other ship readings in the area. And I doubt they'd be so calm if a Vanguard had flown by recently.
Well, I doubt they know where our Vanguard is.
No, but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Varun ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our Vanguard was heading to next.
So we need to get to that beacon without being attacked? I'm opening fire. Those Zealots are a threat to the whole system. I think our character, being a professor, would opt for less violent courses of action initially, right? Maybe the events of this game harden us in some way, but that's sort of my thought process for, like, what quests we've been sort of accepting so far, you know? And sort of our approach so far. That said, we have killed quite a few people already. But, you know, what can you do? So we need to get that beacon without being attacked.
Exactly. Minimal ship power. Go slow. We grab the data on that satellite and jump away.
Oh, minimize ship power, system power to avoid detection. Systems like weapons and shields are easier to detect. For maximum stealth, power down all systems except 1 or 2 bars in your engines and stay as far away from enemy ships as you can. Get within 500 meters of the satellite beacon so you can activate it. What? There's ship stealth? Oh my god, there are so many cool systems. Alright. Amazing. Let's deplete these systems. Good. Shield offline. I quick save just in case I get killed. Good. Okay, I'm quick saving again. I got very scared. What distance are the bogies? 5,000 meters. Huh. Use minimal power to avoid detection. Optional, though. Okay, this is gonna take for give me some speed.
Bless this communion, that we may walk in Janan Verun's footsteps. That he jumped from the soul system out into the beyond and touched your magnificence. That he learned the truth of the shrouding, the coming eternal embrace. That you will reward the promised and cast the accursed into shadow.
I thought maybe we could, like, slingshot our ship, you know? Like, if while I was back here, I could crank up the power really high and just kind of glide through space. But I don't think it's that type of sci-fi, right? I don't think it obeys those rules quite so much. Alright, that way I could just, like, turn off all engines, right? Like, gather up a shitload of speed, turn off all engines, and at this distance we should have minimal impact from, minimal resistance from gravity. Or if anything, it would pull us closer. Okay. Turning down engines a little bit more. Maybe there is a way you can put your ship into neutral. Maybe it's like a ship upgrade or something. Okay. Oh, here, you know what? Can I rebind my missiles? Let's see, ship gameplay, ship flight, fire weapons 2. Yeah, let's put that right there. Good. No conflict. Great. And let's delete the mouse 4 binding. Lovely. Okay. Ship repair. Oh, whoops. There we are. And then it should be the same key as our med pack. Ship alternate control. Hold left alt. What? What does that mean? I'm holding left alt. Not sure what it does. Almost there. Almost. Alright, let's kill engines. Activate the beacon.
This is back on Moara. To all UC-affiliated ships, I'm heading to the Nova Galactic Storeyard orbiting Earth's moon. Yeah, I know, the whole place is decommissioned. But I need parts for emergency repairs. Hopefully it hasn't been picked clean yet.
Oh, that's not good. Earth and everything around it was abandoned a long time ago, and the old star yards are crawling with spacers and other scavengers.
All right. Now I wanna kill them. I wanna fight. Let's power our shit on.
You have met your doom.
All right. Let's get a little power to missiles. Whew, they are powerful. Your ship's hull integrity is low. If it drops to 0, your ship will explode. Ah! It was a bad idea! Okay. Oh my gosh. Ah! It was a bad idea. They're high level. I ain't got shit to fight them yet. We need a better ship. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Right? It's fine. So where do we need to go now again? Go to Nova Galactic Star Yard. Oh, isn't that where we just were? Yeah, on Luna. Or orbiting Luna. Okay. Set a course. Travel. There we go. We aren't even using our grav jump for that. Need some shields.
Nova Galactic Star Yard, still orbiting Earth's moon. This is where the first interstellar ships were made. People still use their modules, even though their star yard hasn't been running in forever.
Oh, I like the idea of that. Forget about finding the artifact. I want to walk on the moon! What happened to Earth anyway? Why did we leave it? Let's see if Vanguard Moara is in the star yard. What happened to Earth anyway? Why did we leave it?
It's all ancient history now, but the Earth lost its atmosphere.
Oh,
It started
God.
sputtering out into space. Humanity had about 50 years to evacuate the planet. That's kind of how the United Colonies government started, managing the exodus.
Jesus Christ.
Earth is more or less a dust ball now.
Right.
You can occasionally find a few remnants of the world we left behind on the surface, but not much.
Where did it go? Where'd all the... Who took the atmosphere? Who took it? Oh, shit. Forget about finding the artifact. I want to walk on the moon. We already did.
If you want to take a little detour, I admit I wouldn't say no.
Oh, she likes
Just
it.
remember, we need to find Vanguard Moara and that artifact when we're done.
Right. Most star stations and ships can be docked with, allowing you to board them. You'll need to select the ship in your HUD and then fly close enough to it so that the dock prompt appears. Right, we would have gotten this tutorial if we'd not fucked around so much. Okay. User error. What can you say? There we are. What I would love is if there were presets for your ship and all of that. You know? Yeah, let me quick save here. Maybe there is. No, that changes. Yeah, like if I could just tap 1 or 2 and then alternate between power presets. Right, like I 1 would be all power to lasers, 2 would be like max power to grav jump, shit like that. Rather than having to manually micromanage it. So does our quest still have us? Yeah, okay, go to Neptune. Okay, so we don't need to fuck around here. How do I tell how much fuel we have? I have no idea. Like fuel for grav jumping and shit. Okay, well. Set course for Neptune. Oh, that's Mars. Over here, Triton. Yeah, we know of Triton. We have something there that we need, right? I don't think it's for this quest, is it though? Okay, set a course. Neptune,
Wait,
ice
did you see
giant.
that? There's a ship just drifting out there. No time to take in the sights. That could be our vanguard.
What? Sarah, how do you see that? Are you using a scanner of some sort? Oh my god, there is a ship out there.
Something's wrong. The ship's weapons are powering up. Get ready.
What the fuck?
Vanguard to civilian ship. Come in.
If you stop shooting at us, we'd be more than happy to respond.
It's not me. Mercs hijacked my ship. White lined a couple of them, but they've locked me down. Really could use an assist.
Oh, are we about to learn how to...
Dead and our artifacts gone. We're going to have to board. Target the engines. Once they stall out, we'll have our chance.
Oh, let's get some fucking turns going on, baby. Holy shit. Our lasers get so hot because I have so much power diverted to them. Alright, let's kill some laser power. Get some more ballistics. Crank that shit up. Yeah, ballistics ain't overheating. Let's fill this fucking space with lead. Fill it with fucking lead! Jeez, I'm afraid I'm gonna blow it the fuck up. Okay. Most hostile ships can be boarded once the ship engines are down. You must fly close to the ship before you will be allowed to dock. Once you board, expect the crew on the ship to fight back.
That's it. Start the docking routine.
No more running
Come
away.
on. Let's go rescue that Vanguard.
We're going in, baby. Man, I love this. I can't believe you can, like, board enemy ships and stuff in this game. That's so fucking dope. Okay. I can't believe they did this in fucking Creation Engine, right? I can't believe all this shit is in Creation Engine 2.0, right? And Evolution, using some of the framework that we just experienced in our Skyrim playthrough, this is built on top of that. How is this... How have they accomplished such a fucking thing? Alright. Let's get up. Good. Because I would like to do a quick rest and quick save. Alright. There we go.
Well, hey there. Nice long rest, eh?
Quick save, and let's fucking do it.
Should I warm up the engines?
Alright.
Something's out there.
Fuck off. Okay. Oh, you stuck in the corner? You stuck in the corner like a little fucking fool? God, the music is so fucking rad.
I'm going to end you!
Oh, it's another ecliptic. Oh, the big boss. Gotcha. Here, let's chow down on some trash. There we go. Aid. Alien sandwich. Let me get that. Okay. Various types of soda. A bitten sandwich. Chunks. A cheddar snack or two. Fuck yeah, they don't teach you this in space. You gotta go to fucking Nern for learning this kind of a tactic. Alright. And... distilled water or nah? Nah. Okay, there we go.
Damn it! This is badly for you.
Whoa! Fuck off! Oh, they're gonna blow up! Did you see that? Oh god. Fuck yes. My light coming on? Oh yeah, it's really hard to see with all the other red light competing with it. Okay. A cutter crate. Almost thought it said a clutter one. Just a crate of clutter. A research lab? This is a research lab? This little fucking...
It is much more comfortable inside the ship. Maybe we shouldn't stay out here for too long.
Okay, are you worried about this situation here? Gummy bugs. Okay. Anything else amazing here? Another sandwich. I do wish there was the ability in Fallout 76. Eventually, they added this ability to when you're staring at food or drinks that are just lying on the ground. If you hold E, rather than picking it up to move it around, you eat it instantly without having to go through like inventory and stuff. It's super duper handy. Okay. What else we got back here? Seems like a cargo area. Coffee, milk, coffee bag. Just a whole bunch of drinks back here. Cocoa chunk. Tissues. Some cereal. Oh, Tranquility Sunray. Plus 2% XP. Some slippers. I could rest in the bed. We ought to. Get our health back up.
Rise and shine. We've got things to do.
Hey, speak for yourself there, Sarah. Deck of cards. Okay, what's all this shit? Oh, whole bunch of coffee containers. Somebody was a fan. Okay. Awesome. Can we open this? Wow, you can! Okay. Amazing. Let's head on over here. Do a quick save again, just in case. Maybe I'll be able to keep this ship. You know, maybe they won't want it back.
If you're searching them, make it quick.
Why, do you think there's more? Okay. Oh, what's that on the ground back there? Oh, just a notebook. Okay. Use the ship key. Hey! A jump seat. Whoa. Captain's locker. Nothing. I'm gonna do a hard save here.
Am I glad to meet whoever you two are? Looks like we're all in one piece. Any day you walk away from, right?
We're from the Explorers group Constellation. We need to talk. Oh yeah, look, right there on the right, I think that's what we want. Breaching a hostile ship and saving lives. My kind of party. More violence. No one has any respect for space these days. Who were those people? Why'd they hijack your ship? Who were they?
Ecliptic mercs. They'll work for anyone. And vanguards don't exactly make friends with local pirates, thieves, and scavengers. Think enough of them finally got fed up and they pooled their money to hire professionals.
We're from the Explorers group Constellation. We need to talk.
What? You guys still exist? Man, I've only heard stories.
We've heard stories too, about a strange object you found on patrol.
So, you know what that thing is? I tried to hawk it in Sidonia, and the guy thought I was peddling phony titanium.
It doesn't play nice with scanners. It'd be worthless to someone trying to flip rare minerals quickly.
So you're saying I shouldn't be using it as a hood ornament?
It'll be better in our hands. I'm going to groan on behalf of scientists everywhere. Then you're going to hand over the artifact. You were out on patrol for a long time. People were worried. People were worried.
Oh, that. Yeah, I mean, it's been a mess lately. Spacers, Varun zealots, plus Ecliptic tracking me down.
We ran into a few members of Ecliptic at the Nova Galactic Star Yard. I'm guessing they were after you.
Ah, damn. That's probably how they found me. I knew taunting the Spacers to meet me at Neptune was a long shot. Making rookie mistakes. I've been chasing shadows around the Sol system for years. And every time I go back to Mars...
Sidonia is waiting for you. Run down. Forgotten.
Feels like everyone's given up, you know? I've just been spending more and more time in the Starfield. Sometimes I wonder if I'm really going back.
In the Starfield. Yeah. Yeah, I keep spending more and more time in the Starfield as well. I know exactly what you mean. Maybe it's time to get out of Sol. I could use more crew. Judging by today, I think the Sol system needs you. Well, good luck with that. Can I recruit this guy? I could use more crew.
Yeah? You know, that's actually kind of tempting. I'd have to settle some things back on Sidonia. Maybe hit me up there later.
Oh.
If you don't mind, we came here for something. That strange object you found?
Right. Hey, it's yours. Appreciate the rescue. Hope you figure out whatever that thing is.
Let's grab the artifact.
Do you think I'm gonna have a fucking weird moment whenever I pick it up? Sorry, I went through all your shit, by the way. Artifact Beta.
Good work. Let's get back to the lodge.
Hey, Sarah, I touched it without tripping fucking balls there, too. Pretty good, right? Yeah, I can't even sit in the pilot's chair.
Thanks again for the rescue. Don't know what I would have done if you hadn't jumped in.
Okay. Cool. You may want to restock some of your meds and stuff. These, Ecliptics, they were back here. I saw them. They were just, like, scarfing down food left and right, slamming med packs into their body, however you take them. It was pretty wild. It definitely wasn't anybody else doing any of that. Okay. Oh. Oh, it's their head. Okay. Sure. Back to Frontier.
Time to get this ship moving.
Right. Return to the lodge. Yeah, we can do that.
I think. You zag, I zag. I am your sidekick, your shadow, your tail.
I fucking love it. Okay. So can I just fast travel from right here while I'm even docked? I bet I can. Okay. Ooh. I guess we could land yeah, we can land elsewhere on the planet. Huh. Sure. Well, let's set a course. We can't. We do have to actually undock. Gotcha. There we go. Great. Okay, let's reconfigure these as well. Good. Can I, like, bust up rocks and shit? Shit goes flying off of them. Oh, shit! Mineral deposit? What? You can mine in space! Can I scan the rocks? Oh look, I'm cycling through planets as well. Oh shit. Oh shit! Where am I transferring it to? Our ship? So that's how we would have looted earlier while we were in space. Okay, I understand. Yeah, it goes directly into our cargo. Wow, I'm learning so much. Okay. Cool. Well, now we should be able to get back to New Atlantis. Okay. And then jump. Fuel consumption. Interesting. I wonder how we get more fuel. Oh, we have to actually power up the grav drive. Cool. There we go. Oh, yes!
You are entering United Colony.
Oh no!
Maintain course.
Oh no!
Prepared to be scanned.
Right. Yeah. 0 chance to evade. Yeah, hello? UC Security Chimera?
Our scan detected contraband on board. Halt and prepare to be boarded. All illegal and stolen goods will be confiscated.
Uh-oh.
I've got special orders. You're coming with me. Stand down and prepare for immediate transport to our vessel.
What? Standing down. Attack. I'm not going anywhere with you. You gonna tell me what's going on here? What about my ship? You gonna tell me what the fuck is going on here?
I've been authorized to inform you that you're being transferred to the UC Vigilance. You'll
The
find
what?
out more when you get there. Other than that, I'm not at liberty to divulge any additional information.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about this shit. Alright, what about my ship?
We have orders to transport you and your vessel to your final destination, the UC Vigilance.
My final destination.
Any deviation from those orders on your part will be considered an act of hostility and will be met with aggressive force.
Fuck. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm standing down.
Smart decision. Stand by to be boarded and transferred.
What the fuck? Do you have to steal your ship back or something too, if you want to break out?
I'm telling you, the commander's got plans for this
Can't even look around.
Why else would he be going through all this trouble? I still don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk. Stop worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back. You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat. The prisoner's ready, sir.
What the fuck is going on?
I hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to discuss.
Just let me pay my fine so I can get out of here. There's nothing to discuss. This doesn't look like the local jail. Who are you? Who are you?
I'm your ticket out of the mess you've gotten yourself into. That's all you need to know for now.
This doesn't look like the local jail.
Highly perceptive. Let me add that to your list of skills. Speaking of which, let's see what we're working with here. Looks like you spent some time as a professor. Having that sort of educational aptitude makes you an ideal candidate for our operation.
What?
I also see that you've mined on Vectera, and now you're with Constellation. You've certainly been quite busy. Oh, and look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs.
That pretty much covers it. Let's just get to the point. I bet my shoe size isn't in your records. Let's say that.
Huh. You're absolutely right. Well, I'll have my people get right on that. Now that we have that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Commander Kibwe Ikande, and I'm in charge of this operation for UC SysDef. Are you familiar with what we do?
Only vaguely. Why don't you tell me? I honestly don't care. Well, I know you kidnap people. Could you start by telling me what UC SysDef means? Let's say that.
United Colonies System Defense. Does that help you figure out exactly what it is we do?
Well, I know you kidnap people.
Actually, that's something new we're trying. I figured we needed to branch
What the
out
fuck?
a bit, broaden our horizons. UC SysDef is a division of the UC Navy. Well, they had
Oh shit. The game just tabbed out real quick. Oh weird, I wonder why. Alright, hang on.
the big picture stuff. We
Here we are.
deal with a very particular problem. The Crimson Fleet. That convict is where you enter the picture.
I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. I don't like where this is going. If whatever you're selling me lets me off the hook, I'm listening. Oh my god. Am I... Is this fucking CIA? Is this the fucking space CIA? They're about to put a fucking wire on me? What's the Crimson Fleet? What type of big picture stuff does the UC Navy handle? What's the Crimson Fleet?
Are we really playing this game? The pirates, like the ones you tangled with on Vectera? Please stop pretending you have no idea what I'm talking about.
What type of big picture stuff does the UC Navy handle?
On the books, they maintain combat-ready spaceborne forces to deter aggression and ensure the safety of the United Colonies. What all that fancy claptrap means is that they're the ones who fight in the wars to keep our territories secure.
I don't like where this is going. I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. Let's say that. I have nothing to do with them.
No, you don't. Not yet, anyway.
Oh my god, this is the
We've
fucking
been prodding the
CIA?
Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time.
No
We
fucking
barely
way.
scratched the surface. If we can get someone on the inside,
No
we have a shot at finding
way!
a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down.
You want me to risk my neck and go undercover for you? This sounds personal. Maybe you should give up. Why can't the UC send in their armada to wipe out the Crimson Fleet? I mean, I guess we have a rough idea, but let's hear it.
If the military rolls in and attacks the Crimson Fleet, we'd have a full-scale war on our hands.
Right.
That means losses.
How
Heavy
big is the
losses
Crimson Fleet?
that the United Colonies can't afford.
You want me to risk my neck and go undercover for you?
Not for me. For yourself. Look, I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC SysDef, and together we take down the Crimson Fleet. Refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on an extra few hundred credits to your fine.
Wow, this is the fucking CIA! Doesn't sound like I have much of a choice. You can't get away with that. I didn't realize coercion was part of the UC System Defense's code of ethics. If I work with System Defense, what's in it for me? If I work with you, what's in it for me?
Well, first of all, we'll forget about the infraction that landed you on the Vigilance. Wipe the slate clean. Better still, depending on how well you do your job, we'll even kick in a few extra credits to offset any cost that the operation will incur. Or, you can throw all that away and end up back in jail with a hefty fine attached.
I didn't realize coercion was part of your code of ethics.
I'm not coercing you into doing anything. I'm simply giving you a chance to redeem yourself. So, what do you say? You going to work with me, or should I find someone else?
Accept offer, fine, I'm in. Refuse offer, forget it. I'd rather take my chances in jail. Do I have to decide right now? How do you know I can even handle this type of operation? Do I have to decide right now?
You aren't leaving until I have an answer.
I like that, alright. How do you know I can even handle this?
If I didn't think you had a chance, I would have left you in lockup. You're just going to have to follow your instincts and trust me.
Fine, I'm in. This sounds fucking awesome. In like such a fucked up way, right? And I feel like it works so well with our character. We just picked up some random bullshit and we got taken in on a bullshit charge, right? We just happen to be the unlucky piece of shit that's been chosen for this, you know? Fine, I'm in.
Smart choice. I'm going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble. And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
Mission status deep cover. Follow the system defense guard to the operations center. Jeez.
All right, let's go. So, you took the op instead of serving the time. Gonna be the commander's new mole, huh?
New? We're not the first
Coming in
person.
all alone, infiltrating a bunch of pirates. You've got a lot of guts. Still, it makes you wonder, especially with the stories that go around. Like the one about how the fleet deals with informants by lashing them to the hull of a ship and then slowly letting the air out of their suit.
Holy fuck.
Could you imagine a worse way to go? I know I couldn't. But I wouldn't worry about it. Since the commander handpicked you, I'm guessing you can hold your breath for a really long time, right?
This totally reminds me of like the Dark Brotherhood. You know, when your first time getting into that, you just accidentally you murder someone, then you get thrown into this whole situation.
Conde's on level 2. Try not to touch anything until he actually clears you.
Oh god, Sarah's following me too. God, I'm never gonna hear the end of it for this.
Alright, this is as far as I go. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Conde should be waiting for you.
Okay. This is so fucking neat. Oh shit.
Yes? Once we get rid of all the pirates, the galaxy will be a better place.
Let's see, which route do we need to take here? This? No, we can't even go out that. In here. Let's do a hard save. Oh my god. System Defense Cadet.
Maintenance crews are the unsung heroes of the Vigilance. Ensign Betty does a ton of work keeping things shipshape.
Okay. Hello.
Hey, Conde.
Ah, there you are. Excellent. Now that we've established your level of cooperation with us, I want to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance. SysDef's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet.
You're going to need more than one ship to eliminate an entire fleet. Impressive ship, but I don't see where I fit in. Attack. And this is me shooting my way off this prison ship. Holy fuck, you can do that? Where is the Vigilance located right now? Where is the Vigilance located?
We are currently in the Sol system, in deep orbit around Phobos. As to why, I'll explain momentarily.
You're looking for the Doom guy. You're going to need more than one ship to eliminate an entire fleet. Impressive, but I don't see where I fit in. Say that.
Whether this ship is impressive or not, you're the key element that we've been lacking. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse.
I assume you already have a plan in mind. It takes more than finesse to catch the attention of a pirate. I prefer a more direct approach. I assume you've chosen me because I'm expendable.
Let's get one thing straight right now. While you're working for me, I'm going to treat you like one of my own. Whatever crimes you committed in the past no longer matter. You're now an agent of SysDef, meaning that it's my job to keep you alive.
Okay. I assume you already have a plan in mind?
I do. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts.
Saoirse Bowden.
She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention.
Is there any reason why you picked Aurora? It didn't happen to be because that's some of what I already had, right? Well, that sounds simple enough. That doesn't sound like an ironclad plan to me. She can probably sniff out a narc from a sector away. Where did you get the contraband? Aurora? Where did you get the contraband? Probably just stuff that they confiscate and take. They kept it.
That's classified.
Yeah.
Suffice to say that the smuggler who was previously holding it will be spending the rest of their life in prison.
Aurora?
Aurora is a Class A controlled substance that's illegal to transport outside of Neon, a city on Volai.
How did
Caught
Neon
with this stuff aboard
get
a
it
ship, and
legal?
you're looking at some serious fines.
Okay. She can probably sniff out a narc from a sector away.
That's right. So it'll be your job to convince this person that you're the real deal.
Uh-oh.
Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know.
Jesus. Point the way and I'll get it done. It's a lot to absorb. You must have quite a bit of confidence in my abilities. If this is the best plan you've got, we're both in trouble. Why bother gathering evidence? Why bother gathering evidence?
Let's just say my superiors need proof that engaging the Crimson Fleet is a larger priority than they're willing to admit. If we shove enough concrete evidence under their noses, they'll have no choice but to allocate the resources that I've requested. At the same time, we can use the evidence to arrest members of the Crimson Fleet, weakening them enough to strike a fatal blow.
That's a lot to absorb.
We move quick around here. Better get used to it. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down.
I'll do my best. I'm just doing this for the money. I'm guessing it's too late to back out of the deal. What if I get in over my head? Let's say that.
Then you better learn to swim, because you're diving right into the deep end on this one.
Oh, God.
I've studied your profile. I know you can do this. I'm not about to throw away someone's life on a whim or a prayer. Just use your best judgment, trust your instincts, and watch your back.
I'm guessing it's too late to back out?
At this point, whether you like it or not, you're working for me. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control.
Oh my God, they're going to monitor me? I can stay the course. Can't make any promises. I don't exactly do well following rules and regulations. Can you explain System Defense's code of conduct and ethics? Can you explain it?
To put it simply, you can't go into every situation with guns blazing. Think before you act. Calculate what you're doing and pull the trigger only when it's absolutely necessary. At the end of the day, your primary goal is taking down the Crimson Fleet. That's the greater good.
What do you mean, stray too far off the path?
The Crimson Fleet doesn't follow the rules. They only abide by one thing: money. All of their morals and social graces fall by the wayside in pursuit of their greed. At first glance, this can appear quite enticing, so I'm warning you not to get lured into their trap. Think you can handle that?
I can't make any promises.
I don't want promises. I'm just asking you to think. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck.
Jesus, this is wild. How will I maintain contact with you? Do you have any other information about... How do you pronounce again? Cherise Bowden? What happens if I get arrested while I'm undercover? Can you tell me more about my expected behavior as an agent? What happens if I get arrested?
For your own safety, nobody but myself and the crew of the Vigilance will be aware that you're working for the United Colonies. Basically, if you land in jail, you're going to have to deal with the fines.
Wow, you can't even help me out, okay. Can you tell me more about my expected behavior as an agent?
While you're running with the Crimson Fleet, you're undoubtedly going to be faced with some morally gray decisions. It's going to be difficult for you to weigh the consequences of pulling the trigger while maintaining your cover. Do what you have to do, but remember why you're out there in the first place.
Maintaining my cover as a pirate and abiding by the law won't mix. I refuse to kill innocent people. What if I don't have a choice? I refuse to kill innocent people.
I'm not advocating violence. I'm merely urging you to weigh the consequences before you open fire. Look, I can see that you're struggling with this. So let me simplify this for you. If there's a route to your goal which doesn't involve killing innocent people, I'm urging you to follow that path. Use your instincts. I'm certain you'll do the right thing.
Do you have any other information about Charisse Bowden?
All we know is that she's been with the Trade Authority for years, which means she's been privy to some seriously shady deals. She's shrewd and she's diligent. The only reason we were able to connect her with the Crimson Fleet at all was thanks to an informant. I'm afraid she's the best lead we've got.
How will I maintain contact with you?
That's easy to answer. You don't. We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance and attempting to keep it within your vicinity. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence and at the completion of your assignments, head back here for a debrief. Beyond that, you're completely on your own.
Good God, man. Okay.
Dismissed.
Oh my God, I cannot believe this. Alright.
Hey.
This is fucking awesome. I mean, it's so fucked up, but it's fucking awesome, you know? Lieutenant Jillian Toft.
All
Heard
right.
about you?
We don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood?
I think I understand. So basically, you want me to steal from thieves. That's if I'm accepted into the Crimson Fleet. What if I can't find anything? Why do you need physical evidence? What if I can't find anything?
I'd scour every inch of wherever the Crimson Fleet sends you. Otherwise, you're wasting our time and risking your neck for nothing. Criminals are sloppy. Look hard enough and I'm certain you'll stumble across their mess.
Why do you need physical evidence?
Well, since it isn't every day we stumble across a criminal's fully written confession, we need to build a case against our suspects. The more evidence we acquire, the stronger our case becomes. And knowing the Crimson Fleet, they'll leave plenty of evidence for you to find.
That's if I'm accepted.
You better make it, because Commander Akande cashed in all his chips to get this operation off the ground. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig.
Security. Whoa, a skill check with reactivity. Holy shit. Security, if there's incriminating data out there, I'll find it. Sounds like you have a personal vendetta against the Crimson Fleet. I'm simply trying to understand my task, Lieutenant. Sounds like I touched a nerve. I'm confused. Are we trying to imprison the pirates or kill them? Are we trying to imprison the pirates or kill them?
Haven't you been paying attention? Our goal here is the complete eradication of the Crimson Fleet. In order to do that, we need to dismantle them piece by piece from within. If you bring me evidence,
this is so the CIA.
And slowly drain our resources.
This is so the fucking CIA.
By 1,000 tiny cuts.
Okay. Well, if there's incriminating data out there, I'll find it.
For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard.
I'll bring you as much evidence as I can find. I've seen my fair share of violence. I'm no hero. I'm here because I had no choice. You feel like talking about it? You feel like talking about it?
What? No. It's personal. It has nothing to do with you. Just stick to the mission and you'll be fine.
I'm no hero. I'm here because I had no choice.
I was hoping that you'd be inspired into thinking this is more than a punishment. It appears that I was wrong. I suppose we'll simply have to motivate you in a different way.
Oh, fuck.
Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts.
Oh, thank God. Okay, yeah, great. That's very generous. I don't need payment to do what's right. Credits, now you're speaking my language. Why would you be paying credits during a military operation? Say that.
Well, that's just it. You're not career military, are you? And speaking frankly, you're completely out of pocket during this operation. You'll be paying for your own supplies and other unexpected incidentals. So, if I were you, I'd stop asking questions and accept the compensation.
Because wasn't one of the backgrounds like you were a war veteran or something? Okay. Well, that's very generous.
It's not generous, it's motivational. Commander Akande's idea. All right. We've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed.
Hold up, what about the shit that I was doing? Can I still... Can I still do that? Feel like discussing your personal experience with the Crimson Fleet? What's going to happen to the people you arrest? What if I get caught with the container of Aurora in my cargo? Let's say that.
Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security, so you shouldn't have any trouble. Even if you're scanned. Of course, if we find out you tried to sell it to someone outside the boundaries of this particular operation, well, I don't think I need to tell you the consequences of making that mistake.
Jesus, okay. What's going to happen to the people you arrest?
We'll be keeping them close at hand until this operation is complete.
They're going to waterboard them.
We'll be holding them in the Vigilance's brig. If you're feeling particularly ruthless, you could always head down there and say hello.
Oh my God!
I'm sure they'll be thrilled to see you.
Jesus, you could just play a straight up like fucking fascist or something, huh? Feel like discussing your personal experience with the Crimson Fleet?
Not really, no. I've learned to keep my personal experiences separate from the job.
I'll respect your privacy. If something's on your mind, it will make you feel better to get it out into the open. It's odd that you know more about me than I know about you. Wow, that's evasive as hell. It's odd that you know more about me than I know about you.
That's a fine point, but in my defense, I was under orders to make sure we weren't pulling some kind of psycho into the mix. And honestly, there are far bigger things at stake than my personal feelings towards the Crimson Fleet. Let's just stick to the job at hand and concentrate on the mission. But, maybe we can talk about it some other time, okay?
Okay.
I'll be here if you have any more questions.
Hey, Sarah. This sure is something, huh?
Is there anything else I can answer before you proceed to the next phase of your mission?
Sarah is here on a strictly non-canonical sort of notion. Okay. Can I go in here? You see vigilance. You have a place I can, like, sell shit? Oh. Who's this? Javante Betty.
Oh, hello. I don't think we've met. Are you by chance new here?
My name is Lyle Schnub. Nice to meet you. Yeah, Commander Akande just recruited me to join SysDef. No, I've been here for some time. You seem unsure. I'd be willing to bet you're new here, too. Let's say that.
I am. But I've never seen you here before. Wait, are you that dangerous ex-convict everyone's been talking about?
I'm barely a convict.
I'm not scared of you. My godmother was a member of the Strikers gang, and you're not even half as scary as her. My name is Javanta. I'm an ensign with the maintenance and robotics team. And just between you and me, I don't think you're dangerous. Do you?
I don't know what the rumors are, but I'm just me. I can handle myself in a fight if that's what you mean. I'm a teddy bear, a big softy. I am dangerous. I've killed people. Sometimes for sport, most times for fun. I'm just a big softy.
That's what I thought. I like to think I'm a pretty good judge of character. The fact that you came to me, a stranger, eager to talk, tells me all I need to know. Anyway, it was very nice to meet you. If you want to talk some more, I will be here.
Why did you join SysDef?
It's a good question. It was what you'd call a minor moral crisis.
What?
I wasn't happy with my old job at Drone. I felt like my life was on an assembly line. Everything was about profit, and nothing had any real meaning. But then it occurred to me, if I'm so miserable, I could just leave. So one day I just did. SysDef is far from perfect, but our goal is noble. I can sleep soundly knowing my work will be for a cause that is just.
What are your duties here on the ship?
Oh, I'm part of the maintenance team that makes sure the Vigilance is operating smoothly. On the robotic side, I take care of the Model A's on the ship and make sure they're treated with respect and dignity. They are people, after all, just like us.
Agreed. We should treat robots the same way we treat all living things. Robots are sentient, but they aren't people and don't get the same rights. The robots are fully sentient? I guess they are in a sense. To me, robots are just tools. Have you seen robots abused and mistreated? Have you seen them abused and mistreated?
Not here. But at Drone, clients would come in and bring their robots for maintenance. And the condition these robots were in was appalling. Not to mention the way they were talked down to. Personally, I think the way you treat your robots says a lot about you.
Huh. So robots in this world are very similar to like other animals, like a dog or a cat or something. Is that the idea? Like a bit more advanced, like a halfway point between the sort of sentience and sapience, yeah, of a human being to like your domesticated animal. Okay, yeah. I mean, if that's the case, we should treat robots the same way we treat all living things.
See? I knew there was something I liked about you. Machines are very dear to me. Think of it this way. How can we expect a robot to fight by our side if we won't fight for their right to exist? So I always do my best to treat them as my equals.
Okay. Is there anything you want to know about me?
Oh, I have so many questions. There is not enough time to ask them all. But I will be respectful of your criminal history as it is in the past. We must look forward. Instead, I will ask you a very simple question. Are you a morning, afternoon, or night person?
Oh. It changes. It really depends. I do like being a morning person the most. I do love the sunrise and like the morning dew and all of that and seeing the sun go up in the cool morning air and all that. I guess maybe I'm a morning person. Although I've been all of these people before, I do prefer mornings.
Me too! I love waking up bright and early.
You seem like the type. It's probably not unusual for a military vessel, say that.
Yes, but I like getting up before even the personnel, when I have the coffee maker all to myself. But the thing I like best is the quiet. When I can look out into space and see the whole galaxy is asleep. When it's that quiet, the only noise you hear is from the Vigilance itself. In fact, we keep each other company when the world is too busy snoring in their beds. It makes it so the mornings are just for us.
Okay. Well, that's it
See
for
you
now.
soon.
Holy shit. Wow.
Hello.
Okay. And we can go in here? Yeah, it goes back to the Vigilance. Or to another section of it, I should say.
Excuse me.
Alright. Yeah, I guess when next we come back, we'll explore around a bit more in here. Right? Because there seems to be quite a fucking bit. I'm very curious if they'll have some kind of a vendor or whatever we can contact or whatever the hell. This is such a wild... I don't know, like... prompt for beginning a quest arc, that you begin it as a criminal and you have to, like, right? You infiltrate, you it's like the CIA. Like I said, you're wearing a fucking wire, right? It's been in so many different, like, mob movies and shit. You know, somebody's fucking wired up and you are that fucking somebody now. Man, okay, we'll probably have to put some points in persuasion or whatever the fuck if we want to persist here, right? Okay. I wonder, it sounds like we can just continue on our usual stuff, which I guess in a sense also makes it seem like we're not a major problem, right? By way of continuing our usual fare. Okay. Well, if you would like to stick around, we will be doing just a smidge of reading. Let's see here. What will we read this time? But perhaps, let's see, notes about Crimson Cabin. That sounds fitting. There we go. Let's cross that one off our list. Crimson Cabin. 2301 finally saw the release of Crimson Cabin, Paul Lamont's long-awaited sequel to the hit novel The Fruit Cellar. Like his previous works, it sold in the millions throughout the settled systems. Freedom. Savory, delicious freedom. The hag smiled as she peered up at the open trapdoor. She slithered rather than climbed her way up the narrow, rickety staircase. In seconds, she emerged from the fruit cellar, into the cabin proper. Someone, some unknown ally to the dark, had broken the arcane seals that had been put in place for years before. Sunlight, glaring and harsh, poured in through the open front door.
"And now,"
hissed the hag,
"I will leave this cabin behind and visit my beloved Vermont once more."
Oh, wait, is this written in, like, what time period is the setting? It sounds a lot more well, not necessarily contemporary, but like a few decades or 100 years prior to real life time. Yeah, like about 100 years ago, based on real life or whatever. Somewhere between 100 and 200 years ago. Okay, yeah. Wild. Crimson Cabin. Short reads in Starfield, right? Okay. When next we come back, we'll look around more here. I guess we'll continue on with our Constellation stuff. We'll weave in some of this wild shit as well. Until next time, please take care of each other.